Jan Scott Richard joins us here in studio. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
I like that button.
Thank you.
That pin.
That's
That is
my
awesome.
boudin.
Boudin.
Gotta
Yeah,
represent
that's
the boudin.
awesome.
I mean, of course you have to.
Gotta
It's-
represent the boudin.
I wouldn't expect anything else.
Absolutely.
Out of Scott. All right, so you have an event coming up. You might have heard Bernie and I
Today and
clown on it a
tonight.
little bit
Yeah,
earlier.
we've
only
been
because of the
goofing.
name. Because I'm so every time I read that, I'll be honest.
Every time Lafayette had a charrette, we're like, wait.
I have to remind myself what it is, but it's just a public meeting.
Yeah, it's just
Absolutely.
People
people
can come
gathering.
together.
Right.
I suggested maybe renaming it Crawfish Boil. People bring
then
their
I
unsolicited
said-
That will
opinions
bring 'em
to
there.
every
Right?
Crawfish Boil.
But then I'm like, no, it should be boudin themed because
Absolutely.
that makes more sense with Scott.
Right.
But seriously, public input, you guys want it, so this is going to start early this evening. So tell us what the whole idea is behind this, really.
Well, Robert Daigle and his team, Gus Rosende and Jordan, his son, they reached out to me a couple weeks ago, and they just want to be transparent. They want the public input in regards to programming, food and beverage, hospitality, future events for the West Village. So it was just an opportunity. I felt like at that time in trying to remain transparent with the community that this would be a great opportunity for us to get out there and make sure that the public was involved,
Yeah,
to let them
what do
throw
they want?
ideas. And because it's not about me and it's not
Yeah.
about West Village or Daigle and his team, it's about all of us. And we want to bring the amenities necessary to make Scott even greater.
Okay, so where is this development?
This development is going to be on the Apollo Road corridor. It's going to be just due south of our new West Regional Library, which is having a grand opening this morning as well.
That area. Okay. You know what? I love developments like this, and one of the reasons I think you talk to people who live in Sugar Mill Pond, who live in River Ranch, even Corrette Farms, the thing they love about it is just how much they can do right there. We have seen with the development of downtown, it seems like that key thing is a grocery store. I mean, and how you can just sort of go to where you are, whether you're getting on your golf cart or you're
Right.
side by side. This is South Louisiana. And go to the grocery store or something like that. It seems like that's a key portion of it. Is that going to come up? I mean, are we looking at that?
I would have to agree with you. I think people that are going to gravitate to that particular development are going to want to stay there. They typically want to stay there. They want to shop there. They want to frequent restaurants there. They want to go work out there. They want to go to the dog park there. So those are some things that are going to be discussed tonight too, some of the amenities that Robert and his team are going to be putting in place in the West Village. And I'll be honest with you, I think this will be the crown jewel of his T&Ds.
Well, I was gonna
he
say,
has
yeah.
great experience. The big thing about this and the reason we wanted to have this charrette was because of the fact that they're getting in so early. Gus and his team, Gus handles all the events for Robert at all his developments. So Gus really wanted to get in early to see really what the public feedback is in regards to programming, to hospitality, to food and beverage, so that we can get in on the ground floor early enough to make sure that the public is satisfied with what the needs will be.
And this is not just for current residents of Scott. I think you're going to see a ton of people who will leave wherever they lived before because they like the development and will go out there. So it's open to anyone. No one's going to be checking IDs. At the
No,
door.
there's no IDs. We welcome everybody. We want everybody to move to Scott.
Yeah, no, that's great. Have we talked to the collective of boudin distributors? I'll call
Yes.
them. Are we going to get a boudin outlet in the development?
That I haven't heard yet, and maybe there'll be a surprise or a shocker tonight. To be honest with you, Rob, I really believe that those businesses are pretty established, and they're very close. The proximity to West Village and the boudin vendors is really close. We're talking within a mile or so. So I think those guys are probably going to stay put. The other good thing about the West Village is the proximity to I-10. I've been focused on that since I got elected. Man, we're close. We're talking probably 7/10 of a mile from the exit. So this is going to be a great opportunity for people to live here that work in Houston or maybe work in Baton Rouge to be able to come, live in Scott, do everything in this particular West Village and in our downtown area, and then get to work and back in a safe pattern.
So you guys have had a ton of success, obviously with the service road that's on the south side where you have Don's and you have Harley, all those businesses right there, Schumacher Homes a little bit further down. Sort of off topic, but on topic, is there any future plans to develop a similar service road on the other side? Because that's all just open land, right?
Absolutely. I mean, of course, we'd love to extend our frontage road just because of the travel numbers on I-10. And we are looking to do that. Of course, that takes money and takes time. But, yes, we'd like to parallel the one, of course, on where Don's is
Yeah.
to go to the other side, and then we'd also like to extend the one where Super One is. And so those are all the things in the works, and we're just trying to get some good infrastructure base throughout the city, but mainly on that I-10 corridor.
And I don't think you'd be stepping on any toes because someone obviously knows. But what's being built right there by Tractor Supply and Super One?
That's the Lord's Clinic.
That's going to be the Lord's
Clinic.
Clinic.
That's a
Okay, cool.
24/7
That's what I'd heard.
clinic. That's going to be opening probably the end of this year.
Okay, all right. Well, look, ton
There's
of
so
things
much
going on in
going on.
Scott.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
good
Things
stuff.
are going well. And again, I just want to make sure 5:30 tonight at our Scott City Hall till about 7:30. Please come out. Show us your enthusiasm for this development as well as give us your public input.
Yep,
Someone
people
please
should
go
come
over there
in
and say we
it.
want a PF Chang's. Because that's what Lafayette always says. That's all we want.
Yes.
All right, thanks so much.
Thank y'all.
The
Have a blessed
proximity
day.
to I-10
You
is
too.
a huge part of this conversation. So everyone is welcome, not just current residents of Scott. This big development,
should be
which will be
heard.
similar to the other Robert Daigle developments, whether it's
Mhm.
Cret Farms or Sugar Mill or River Ranch. Thanks for coming in. Good to see
Thank you.